Welcome to the Career Suite, where we focus on driving your future forward. I'm Helen G. Sneed, CEO, wife, mother, and philanthropist. So join me for career conversations inside the suite. You'll be glad you did. Ready to drive your future forward? Then you're in the right place. Let's step inside the Career Suite, where career conversations begin with you. Today inside the suite, I'm going to ask you to use your footprints to boost your career prospects. Decision makers are checking out our soles, heels, and even our flip-flops. If you're wondering, is it legal for a recruiter or an employer to review social media? The short answer in 2023 is still yes. If it's visible to the general public, then it's more than likely fair game for any decision maker. Come on, join me on the beach. We're going to walk through this together. Let's start with Kate. You met Kate at a networking event. Kate works at Statewide Insurance Company. You connect on social media. 3 months later, Kate becomes the hiring manager at a new insurance company, Citywide. You submit your resume and cover letter having no idea that Kate can now make decisions, hiring decisions for Citywide Insurance. Kate already knows your online persona. You've been friends on social media for the past 3 months. She may not formally go back through and scroll through your account, but she remembers your persona. Let's put on a pair of sunglasses and look at this from a different angle. Currently, you're the sales manager at Anchors Away. You want to work for Statewide Insurance, and you've noticed how quickly Kate can become defensive, aggressive, maybe even attack certain groups of people on social media. You procrastinate and don't apply for the open position at Statewide. If we go back to that one networking event, you met Kate. She was outgoing. She was friendly. You both hit it off. But you've seen 10 different posts that paint a completely different persona. Your social media profiles and postings make an impression, just like footprints on a beach. Whether your sunglasses are on or off, they're still there. People typically use social media to post about what's important or interesting to them. It could be about family, friends, food, education, nightlife, partners, pets, sports. You know, the list can go on and on. Anyone browsing through your photos and reading your post, they have insight into your online persona. Just as your choice of footwear can say a lot about you, your social media footprints can reveal a great deal about your personality, professionalism, and values. As important as it is to express ourselves and showcase our personality, it's equally as important to be aware that decision makers are everywhere. They're looking for candidates or people to do business with who exhibit qualities such as thoughtfulness, professionalism, social awareness, and good judgment. If we know that adaptability, problem solving, and successful communication skills are beneficial in any business or transaction, then uncovering candidates or business owners whose online persona can be described as argumentative, degrading, reckless, or even rigid isn't sending a message to a decision maker that they want to hear. Okay, time to get off the beach. So let's answer today's question inside the suite. How can you use your footprints to boost your career prospects? I'll start by sharing 3 opportunities, the what and where, and provide 3 examples on how, now that we shed a little sunlight on why. I'll start with participation. Participate in professional discussions with people from various industries and business sectors. Number 2, craft and share. Craft and share thought-provoking posts that showcase your expertise in a constructive manner. And number 3, demonstrate. Demonstrate a presence and involvement in your community, business sector, organization, or industry. Now, these aren't the only 3 opportunities available to you. They're just a great place to start. Let's review number 1. Where do you find professional discussions? You find them on LinkedIn. A few months ago, I was on LinkedIn researching irrigation for a potential customer. I found the Irrigation Association. Sounded like that might be a good place to start. So I began following their discussions, and they talked about postbiotics, selection and maintenance of water pumps, thermal properties of rocky soil, plant and soil sensors. They went into manufacturing, and I realized very quickly, anyone wanting to work in this field or own a business having to do with irrigation, even manufacturing, or they had a love for chemistry, this group was a great place to be. So how do you start? You polish your LinkedIn profile, you schedule weekly appointments in your Google Calendar, or set an alarm on your phone. This also helps with time management. It creates an environment of focus where you read, review, and post in these discussions. This goes beyond liking and congratulating someone. You're getting engaged, and then follow 2 or 3 companies that consistently share content in the group. Okay, let's review number 2. Craft and share thought-provoking posts. I'm not talking about taking a famous quote and sharing it on your Facebook page. Let's look at someone who wants to become a professional 6-figure nanny. You realize you have more skills to offer than a traditional babysitter, and you know with more skills comes a higher rate. You're multilingual, you understand preschool curriculum, you recognize the different learning adventures to take children on, combined with nutrition, socialization, education, and their overall well-being. Ask questions. Offer ways to help parents problem solve. Tell a story. Compare the changes in well-being of children from a decade ago to now, and respond with your expertise to the people that engage. AI can help you with the order of things, but you create the content for the post. That's using technology to your benefit. Provide the decision makers with a tangible takeaway from your post. Okay, time to review number 3. A presence and involvement in your industry's business sector and community. If you've listened to any of my other podcasts, you know I'm going to say, join your local chamber of commerce or venture out. Visit the next door chamber. Life is fluid. Nothing is more constant than change. The average adult moves more than 11 times. So if you have the bandwidth, join 2 chambers. Become a consistent volunteer at your local Boys and Girls Club. Become a big brother, big sister. Work with Junior Achievement. You can still donate clothing and money. These are physical opportunities to engage emotionally at events and connect with the people being served by the organization. You can be a role model for someone. You might change a life. That's being present. That's legacy stuff right there. And go ahead, wear your company's logo when you do it and take a photo. That's okay, as long as you don't do it all the time. Today in the suite, I want to help you be proactive in managing your online persona. If you have young adults at home, this information could be the difference between landing an internship or making the cut. Read the content, run it through Grammarly before you make a post. Look at your photos with a critical eye. What's in the background? Are we looking at toilet paper and dirty laundry? You never know which decision maker is looking. Send the message that gets you the interview, the contract, the internship, instead of the message that says, go look for someone else. Now that's growth. I'm Helen G. Sneed. Join me again in the Career Suite, where I promise to save you a seat. My podcasts are free on several platforms, including Apple, Spotify, and YouTube. And join me in episode number 6. You'll be glad you did.